Not bye to y'all. Not bye to y'all. I was just on the phone with Chris and I was like, okay, listen, I know I'm breaking out. I don't know. I'm breaking out. Ah! Anyways, I want to say hi to some people that are in the chat already. There is Brother Troy. Hi. Goo Goo Gaga. Oh my goodness. Everybody's going to think, like, what is going on with this Goo Goo Gaga mess? It's an inside thing that we are, it's between Corbin and everybody. So there you go. There's Wendy, Hardnut Farms. Hi, Wendy. Hello, how are you? There is Jovita. Hello, Jovita. Thank you for coming back after seeing me this morning with In the Live with or in the kitchen with Amy and Lauren. There is Brother Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Roll 2IC. There is Jeff, the Muddy Acres Homestead. Hi, Jeff. There is Peter, Old Man King Homestead. Hello, hello. There's Oops. Hello, Oops. Let's see, everybody's saying hi to each other, and I appreciate that. Oh, I didn't look at the corner. What did I forget, y'all? What did I forget? I forgot to change that. There you go. There it is. There it is. I'm here. Hey, Wendy. How are you? I so already miss hanging out with people. Yeah. Yeah. Bacon. Yeah. I forgot to switch it from this morning. Y'all, I am like bleeding. All over, the live. Ugh. Anyways, or is it bacon? I don't know. Is it bacon? Whew. I tell you what, it was warm today. It was really warm today. Faith was in here. We were watching our show, and gotta love some of the shows on Netflix. And it gets hot sometimes in here, so we got the AC going, we got the fan going. With our hormones right now, it is just but no, I had to make a few calls before my live, and I was like, okay, before I go live, I have to tell you can't work Saturday. And he was like, why? And I said, Saturday is a year of of my daddy passing, and so we're gonna go and do some stuff at his gravesite, and then we're gonna do some stuff at my mom's house. And I just got to talk with my sister and get more details. And I was calling Moses, and I've got to call the other kids and let them know. So everybody's saying hello. Corbin and I are on the same level, right? Hey, that kid is a mess. He is a mess. 49 degrees here today. Wow. I believe it was in the 80s today. Yeah, 80s. There is Fuzzy Adventures and more. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Now, Wendy at Hardneck Farms, I just found out that she goes live at 7. Is that correct? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time? Because usually when I'm telling everybody who's live on Wednesdays, if I find out somebody new, it just gives people choices to go and support other channels. Because it starts with me 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, and then it goes to 3 Mississippi. Then let me see. Hold on. Everybody's saying hello. And there is Circle J Homestead. Hello, Sarah and Jimmy. Yes, tonight is the first night. Oh, so exciting. 98 degrees with a feel like 110 with 91% humidity. Ugh. Yeah, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I can't do lives. I don't have much to say. Then empty homestead after me. That is correct. That is correct. Hold on. There is Bowen. Hello, Bowen. There is my mama. Hi, Ma. What is this Central Standard Time stuff? You mean 8 p.m. real time? LOL. Listen, it's 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for Jeff, Rule 2IC, and of course, as well at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time because I'm in Central Standard Time. So that's the time that I put, and I say, Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock is Empty Homestead, and then Rule 2IC Jeff. So there's a couple options there. 6 o'clock, like I said, is Empty Homestead. You can go to, or not Empty Homestead. 6 p.m. is 3 Mississippi, and you can watch Dell Night Acre Family Farm. If you want, let's see, 7 o'clock, I believe, is oh, here we go again. My mind is just poop. It's 6 p.m. for me, and Joe fix it for you. DD5 goes at 7, I believe, as well. So DD5, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then also Windy at Hardneck Farms. There's a what's that Eastern? Just want you to do the math. No, absolutely not. Sarah, my half sister, brother Jimmy. There you go. There's Ivy Family Factotum. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Y'all, I need to have like this little bitty scrolling thing at the bottom. Banners to say what, who's who and what time they're going live. If you have the information, can you put it in the chat for me so I can put it up and people will know all the channels, all the lovely channels that go live, and then they can decide, hey, that's the next channel I want to watch. Let's see. There is Carolina Kind Family Homestead. Thank you so much. Liked and shared. I appreciate that. I love that. Thank you so much. So let's talk homesteading because thanks to whoever gifted me the membership. I cannot remember. I want to say that it was I can't remember who is the one that gifted the memberships. I want to say that it was there's a couple people who like to gift memberships to the channel, and once I remember who that was, I will let you know. But I appreciate if you can't keep it, that is fine. But I hope you enjoy that side. Like I said, we have to I've got to get my rear in gear and post another video on the membership side. Let me see. We're going to be talking about Bug Out Weekend 2025 tonight at the live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You like that? You like that? I did it Central Standard Time. Yup, that's right. Let me see everybody saying hello to each other. Tell you alive in Cowtown without saying you live. Oh, tell you live in a cow town without saying you live in a cow town. Looking for hog panels, not cattle panels. Every gang store didn't have any. Oh my goodness. Hey, we've been there. We've with something that we needed, and I can't remember, and we could not find it. And look at that, Jeff, Rule 2IC. He gifted a membership to Leonard Mountain Homestead. So whoever got that, welcome into the membership side of things. Like I said, I need to put my rear in gear and put out another video for our members. Let's see. 9 p.m. is the Vineyard Farmhouse. That is correct. And 10 p.m. is you, Peter, Old Man King Homestead. Absolutely. Homesteading is built around what's best for the family. Seriously, that is correct. Seriously, I did it again. I met Southern Tier Prepper last weekend. That was fun. Met her on here. Oh, that's so fun. STP is great. We love her. So I'm glad you finally met her. Let me see. Getting called for dinner. For dinner. Jenner. I can't talk today. Ask Faith. I said ramen noodles, and she thought I said Roman noodles or something like that. So yeah. Be back later. We only go live 1 hour on Wednesday, y'all. And he gifted another membership to Leonard Mountain Homestead. Thank you so much. Gardens are yanking all the cattle panels up. Oh, gardeners are yanking all the cattle panels up. Oh man, that's right. That's right. Because cattle panels you can use in the garden to hold all the vines that grow up. My mama saying hi to everyone. Why do I give memberships to myself? Did you do it again? That is so hilarious. Are you really want me to eat on live?
Try it.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
have that, and then we're gonna have corn and green beans for the side. Yeah. You was it? Here
That's
today?
good.
I'm a cook, guys. I'm a cook.
Grumpy. That is good. That is hilarious that he gifted. So he gifted a membership and it went to himself. There's Lauren and Joel at Making It Home. Hello. Thank you for coming in, Miss Lauren. Let me see. What? They're not Roman noodles. Beth, I said ramen. She said that she heard Roman. I said ramen noodles. Okay, I said ramen noodles. Taste tester. Yes, it was delicious. I use cattle and hog panels for loads of fun. I think that's what I want to use for when I do my raised beds. Because y'all, like I said, it helps with the vines that grow up. You can attach the vines to it. So that's what I want to use. So when I say, okay, so my husband, Chris, went to work. He works with the guys. And one of my new subscribers, which is, I guess, the daughter of a guy that he works with, was saying, okay, what is homesteading? And it happened to be that we have a homestead channel. Mr. Amy, that is right. Mr. Amy, yes. We happen to have a homestead channel. So Chris told him about our homestead channel, and I guess she subscribed and she's going to be watching some videos. Y'all, let me see. I just snagged a deal on a welded field fence, 4 foot tall by 100 feet for $70 a row. Wow. I call them Roman noodles. Charlene Grady, hello. So, if you have any information as to something, a tip into homesteading, put it in chat. I'm going to put your comment on the screen, and then we'll talk about it. I personally, I do have animals. Okay, I have animals on my homestead, but I do not sell my animals. I raise them for food. That is what the difference in that I was told in homesteading and a farmstead. So a farmstead, you sell your stuff. And correct me if I'm wrong. Okay? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I was told. Let's see. Number 1 homesteading tip: have money. That is correct. That is correct, because you have to have money to start a homestead. Okay. And sometimes you don't for the very beginning. Yes, to have the feed and everything like that for the gates, the fencing. Yes, I absolutely agree. Have money. But we are filled in a community of homesteaders that barter system. And Jeff, Rule 2IC, you're going to love this barter system, because you talk about it sometimes. What I have on my property and what you have on your property, we can exchange. From chickens to pigs to goats to whatever. You can have a bartering system. So yes. Grandma says hi.
Yeah, I told you to open my high while I was over there opening stuff, but I guess you didn't hear me. Hear me at all.
There's one now.
Toy.
Let's see. Homesteading is about self-sufficiency, where it's all major issues of a zoo, a school, and maintenance. That is a great comment right there. Yes, it is, because you can learn about the animals. So I used to homestead. I used to homeschool my kids. So if they were in a younger setting, I could teach them. It could be a school thing. Maintenance, that is correct. You got to clean stuff. You got to fix stuff. That is correct. Let me see. Number 2 tip: don't bring in animals without their shelter already built. Bowen, Chris would agree with you. I'm not. But yes, if you're serious about homesteading, that is a great tip right there. Don't bring any animals without having a shelter already built, because let me tell you, we have brought in so many animals, hence my chickens, my pigs, and my goats. But I did good with my goats because I do have a shelter.
What about your turkeys?
Shh. Yes, I do have turkeys too. But yes, that is a great tip. Start small. That is a great tip. Don't overpower your homestead when you're starting out with so many animals, because you want to get in a rhythm of, you don't want to overpower yourself or overdo yourself, and then you're burnt out with taking care of your homestead. I'll get mine in just a minute. Oh, okay. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to pause this for a second, and I'm going to show you what Faith, aka Grumpy, made for dinner.
That's dirty rice.
She calls it dirty rice, and then she's got corn and green beans in here. Look at that meal, y'all. That is looking so delicious. And let me tell you, that stuff right there,
Dirty rice.
Delicious. Let's see. Homesteading is keeping house or place of dwelling and land to be self-sufficient or sustainable, paid off, grown, and raise your own. That is what I was going to say. And then my mind is like, boof, boof, boof. So yes, exactly. I grow my own veggies, my own fruit. I have some trees that I want to, that eventually will have fruit on them. But I grow my animals for feed. I grow my stuff inside the garden for here. So yeah, that is why I called it a homestead. Peter said, hello, Christopher. Let's see. Used to be tax-free land if you worked it. Not anymore. Sheridan Paul, hello, barter. Ingenious people have always traded. Yes, I absolutely agree. Christopher, why did she stop teaching? I have never stopped teaching my kids the importance of a homestead or their lives, I have never stopped teaching. It is never, even as a mom, it is never a not teachable moment. Okay. I my kid, so when I was homeschooling, Christopher decided that he wanted to go back to brick and mortar school. So he is now back in brick and mortar school. So there I had to stop teaching because I didn't have to help with his homework or his work when he was doing it like he was doing it here. If we don't have animals or a garden, are we still homesteaders? Um, let's see. That's a good question, Beth. If somebody has a answer for her, please answer that. Because I don't know without my animals or my garden if I can be a homesteader. Because a homesteader can do all kinds of things, I think, in my opinion. Way to go, Grumpy. Jeff says, way to go, Grumpy. Carolina Kind Family says, looks good. Wow, Gourmet Chef, Jovita says. Beth says, yummy. Jennifer Ocean Homestead tip. When you won't eat meat on a bone and raising animals for food, make sure you get animals without bones. Jennifer. Oh, that is so funny. That is hilarious, Jennifer. Hello and welcome in. For new people who don't understand that, if you watch back, I am a very picky eater. I don't eat anything on a bone. I don't like ranch. There's a lot of stuff that I'm picky about, and so yeah. Oops says, hold on, where's my plate? Okay, back to listening in. Yes, I ate. Yes, I tasted. Just eat fast. LOL. Faith, I need to hire a cook. Send resume. Troy Sutton. Let me see. My land is a homestead and it's tax free. That is awesome, Drops, and welcome in. If you have any tips, just put that in the comments and I will put it on the screen because there's a lot of people out there that have questions about homesteading. And I'm not a professional per se. I'm still learning myself. There's a lot a lot of information into homesteading. So if you have any tips, put that inside the comment section. For those who are, wanting to begin or just beginning, just somewhere to start. AR get a tax break for homesteads, but it's not free. Oops. Cheers, my friends. Cheers, chat. Let me see. Everybody saying hello. A homestead is a place that creates self-sufficiency. That is correct. That is correct. And that's the whole point of starting the self-sufficiency on our homestead is we will have a meal. We will have it's a learning thing. Learn, like somebody said on schooling and the educational part of that. You learn to build stuff and put your hands to work, and it's just, that's what I love about the homestead, is that I know that when I raise my chickens, they're gonna give me eggs. They're gonna give me meat on my plate. Garden. I grow what I eat, what my family eats, because that's one thing somebody had told me: grow what you eat, because you don't want stuff to go to waste. Yes, I can take it to a farm swap and get money that way, but in the beginning, I want to make sure that my family is set first before I start selling my stuff. Does that make sense? Let me see. Homesteading is about self-sufficiency, and if you can do that within a community and not have animals or gardens, then sure, you can still be considered a homestead. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Thank you for your comment. Let me see. We live in a society where people identify as anything. Right? Homesteaders, preppers are really just new words for a farmer and or rancher. I agree there. But there's a difference a little bit to me. Yes, the words are the same, but they do something different, in my opinion. Bartering, whoops, bartering is the way to go, but be careful. It is, but be careful. It is true bartering, not just one side taking from the other. That is correct. That's why I said if you have something on your place that you have that I may need, and I have something on my homestead that you may need, let's talk about it. Maybe we can trade. My homestead is a big part of this community, and let me tell you why. Diesel, our pig, came from Tony and Angie, from Our Cabin in the Woods. Georgia came from Joey and Ginger from Not For Nothing Homestead. I got my goats from RNC Acres, Ryder and Courtney. Let's see. Some of my chickens, they came from Paragon Ridge Ranch. Who else gave me some chickens? My new baby that I got, Dyer Family Farm, Jack and Dina. There's a lot of my homestead, my seeds that I'm growing. Those came from this community. I didn't just go buy some. Yes, I went and bought some, but a lot of those seeds are from the community. So our homestead is part of this community. I just need help on the farm. I grew up this way, but I learned something all of the time. I learned something every day. There is Texas Raider Chris. Hello, hello. Making it home. Indeed, bartering is best and essential in the homesteading community. Yes, Lauren made a really good point. Don't just make it one side, because then it's not really bartering. You're taking. You got to give as well. Jennifer Ocean Homestead, no one is totally self-sufficient, so that's not absolutely true. For new homesteaders, remember animals have to be fed. Stuff's expensive these days. Exactly. So that's why somebody said start small. Don't overpower yourself when you're barely starting out with all the animals, because we discussed that this morning on the live for me and Lauren. Feed is expensive. Feed is very expensive for these animals, and you have to be prepared for that. For chickens, turkeys, pigs, bunnies, anything that you have dogs. We have dogs on the homestead. So yeah, all that takes money. So yes, I absolutely agree with all of these comments. Let me see. I took extra eggs to the neighbors. They were so happy. That is awesome. I have given eggs to some of the homestead. Now, Ryder and Courtney at RNC Acres, they are getting their own eggs and stuff. And so right now he is incubating some eggs for me. And once those chickens hatch out, then, I only get a certain amount. And I told him that. I only want 15 to 20 chicks. That's it. From the 90 something chicks or I can't remember how many eggs he got, 80 something. I don't know. That's all I want, because that's all I have room for. And then he can do with whatever he wants with those eggs, because we got those eggs from Jack and Dina Dyer, and then they were hatching eggs. So yeah. Let me see. Do you build your own tools, tractors, seeds? Nope. I do not build my, well, some of the tools that we use, you can. You can. Not all, but you can. You cannot build your own tractor unless you get all the parts and decide that you're going to be a mechanic and put a tractor together. But no, we did not build our tractor that we have here. Seeds. Some of the seeds that I do have, they grew up from some of the plants that were, on the homestead. Let me see. Keep it local. Um, Absolutely. A lot of people say keep it local. I agree with that. And then some in this community, there is a lot of people who live in, say, like Bill in Alaska, Brian in New York, from the Vineyard Farmhouse, Jennifer's from Alaska. I'm just saying, like, or Canada, sorry, Canada. She's from Canada. So in this community, we have a lot of people from different areas of the US. So yes, you want to keep it local, but at the same time, you don't want to keep it local because you have people in the community that are from elsewhere. So let's see. In my opinion, homesteading and farming, rancher is not the same. Farming to me is a large commercial crops. Ranching is raising large quality of some type of animal, normally for the commercial use. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say, and the words could not come out of my mouth. I agree with that. That's what I was trying to get at. There is a difference between homesteading and farming, a farmstead and farmer and rancher. And this is what I was trying to get at. Let me see. I think all of these labels are devised to be honest. I was told I don't do permaculture and that I do regulate AG. Rent. Okay. All these labels are just someone's opinions. Yes. Um, are we giving away seeds or getting too late? I was not planning on giving seeds, but if you want to do a seed giveaway, I can pull it up. Jeff. So if that's something you want to do, we can do that in just a minute. Um, Homesteading does raise animal and grow crops, but normally just what your family can consume and maybe only your small community, not large productions. I agree with that. That is spot on. Thank you for that comment. Um, it is it is now, but back when a farmer or rancher didn't do that commercial stuff. Um, yeah, and a lot has changed. Um, Even 100 years ago, there were still commercial farmers for raising crops for larger cities. Rural homesteads took care of themselves without those farmers and ranchers. Um, that is my whole point. Yeah, there you go. Uh, Landrace seeds, exactly like Troy does blacksmith. Yes, exactly. Do it. I heard seeds. Jennifer heard seeds. That's all she heard. So if that's okay, I will do that. Um, give me a minute and I will pull it up and then we'll do that. But yes, thank you so much because, like I said, people can watch the replay and they can take all those points and say, okay, I can do it. But like I said, if you do it small. Start small. If that means if you're going to do um, chickens. Chickens was probably the first thing I had on the homestead. Then it was turkeys. Um, let's see. No, it wasn't turkeys. Turkeys came after my pigs. Um, Goats were my last thing. Um, but I do know those take work. So but I wouldn't change this lifestyle, y'all. I wouldn't change it for a bit because I know that my family is getting fed. So let me see. I love seeds. I'm a seeds hoarder. True story. And I just read Jennifer's comment. Wendy, we could be best friends. Let me tell you, she has seeds. Or she loves seeds. 6 packs to a lucky winner. Okay. I have too many seeds already. LOL, sorry ladies. I'm a meat lover. Better than working for the man. Exactly, exactly. And you don't know, like I will go back to, we've said it in plenty of lives. We've said it in, um, you know, in videos. You don't know what they're putting in your food. So to keep it on the shelf. So you make things. I was scared to be in the kitchen. And that's why me and Lauren decided to do this in the kitchen thing, to show that you can do it. It can be simple recipes. You don't have to do hard recipes. You can do simple recipes and make stuff for your family at home, and know what you're putting into your food. Because I don't know how many things I have seen online and in person of people putting a McDonald's cheeseburger and fries inside this little thing, and years later it still looks the same. There's no mold, there's nothing. You can do that same thing for at home stuff, and I'm guaranteeing you, you can come back years later and there's mold. It's growth. It does not look like the McDonald's stuff. So yeah, I would rather cook at home, is all I'm saying. Let me see. Jennifer, you and I can be best friends. I love some rare seeds. Oh, now you got my attention. I have some rare seeds. People know what is in the food. Just many folks still don't care. Sad but true. I agree with that. I agree with that. I'm allergic to so many preservatives, meat, dairy, gluten dyes. I have a time eating clean. Jennifer, have you won seeds from me yet? Amy, if you'd like, I'll send you my copy of Great Great Grandfather's Diary with his brother and sisters dating to 1800s to see what it was like back then. Ooh, that would be awesome. Sadly, no Muddy Acres. I feel bad for folks who are allergic to so much stuff. Faith is allergic to strawberries, y'all. I love strawberries. Strawberries are delicious, but she can't have them. LOL, you don't tonight. Email me. Oh, if you don't tonight, email me. Okay, let's get this. I'm gonna keep talking to y'all. And I'm gonna bring up the StreamYard giveaway tool. StreamYard giveaway tool. Let's see. They don't make it easy to find. Let's see, giveaway page. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let me do this. So what's up Wednesdays? Hi, babe. Let's see. That is the Gmail that you will. That is the Gmail that you will send if you win these awesome seeds, y'all. Send that to the winner. There is Wanda Henry. Hello, Wanda. Bad thing is so many people are allergic to foods, but it's normally the chemicals, not the food itself, that is causing the issues. Does anyone wonder how allergies become so prevalent? I feel like it's a new phenomenon. Yeah. Let me see. Anson saying, "Sup, Chris?" Ew, get a room. Oh wait, never mind. You're in your room. Yes. Anson said, "Sup, Chris?"
So
Everybody's
So-
saying hi to Wanda, and oh, Troy Sutton says, "Sup, home slice, Chris." I don't know. This was going to be an X-rated life. Oh, my honey just got home. He always gives me a kiss when he gets home. So let's do this. Okay, so Christopher, you're right here. So I have to share. Okay, how do I do it? Do I present? Because I already have it over here. Okay. So how do I do it where I have it? You want to do this?
I'm gonna steal your mouse pad and mouse real quick.
Okay. Go ahead. Do what you got to do because I'm going to.
Just checking that.
All right. Present. Share screen.
Should call it this if you want
Okay.
a specific like.
Just
the
for
giveaway
them to
tool.
see the giveaway tool.
Should just if you want them to see just the giveaway tool, it should.
And myself. I want them to see the giveaway and myself.
Split screen. 2 screens.
Okay.
Well, that's your entire screen.
I don't want the entire screen.
They see exactly what to use.
Okay. That one's fine.
This one?
And then share. Yes. Okay. Let me know if you can see the giveaway tool. Go back here.
I mean, you can split this if you want to, like that said.
Okay. But
See,
I want to see the. Okay.
There's your chat, but they see you and this. They don't see the chat and stuff.
Okay. Well,
There you go.
you can put it full screen here because they can see the giveaway tool, and that's what I want them to see.
Well, you could also see you can talk to
Okay.
your chat too if you want. To
Let's
screen.
see. Let's see. How to show you're old without saying you're old. Have your kid do the work. They call hashtag the yard. Let's do this because we were talking about homesteading, y'all. We were talking about homesteading. Let's do hashtag. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Start collecting. Hashtag homestead because that was the subject for tonight. Let's see. Oh, Sarah, you're going to have to redo it. You put an A. So I'm going to go find the, let's see. I went too far. So it's going to be 6-pack of seeds. And then, like I said, the winner is going to email Jeff at that Gmail. And thank you, Jeff, for giving away some seeds. That's awesome. We have 8 entries so far. Let's see. Yeah, we have 8 entries so far. Whoa. Hold up. Nah. We have 8 entries so far. I'm not old. My body just forgets how young I am. There is 8. Anybody else want in on the 6? Can we do hashtag giveaway drop scats? Ew. I enjoy it. Hope people have great success with them. I know Circle J Homestead received some seeds from you. Let's see. Is it still collecting? If you want a 6, okay, let's see. 20 watching, so should be that many. Let's go, folks. Also hit that thumbs up, y'all. Yes, we should have more entries. Jeff from the Muddy Acres Homestead has graciously, you know, asked to give away some seeds, and we should have more than 8 entries. Come on, y'all. And if you don't want them, you can gift them to somebody. I think I'll give away like 60 packs here. I think I've given away 60 packs here. Oh, there's Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. Hello, Rebecca. Like I said, if you win and you don't want them, you can ship them to, you can ask for somebody else to be gifted. So some people may be on their TV. That is correct. But we have 10 entries. That's awesome. That's great. Now, do they still have a choice between, their options? Can you tell them their options, Jeff, on the seeds? There's 10. Yes, they have options. You can tell them their options, or they can keep it all together. Yeah, they can keep it all together. There's 11 entries for these awesome seeds. Everybody saying hi to each other. There you go. Veggies, flowers, or combo. There you go. A combination of veggies and flowers. You have that choice. There's 6 packs. So there's 11. We'll give it a few more minutes. Yeah, we'll give it a few more minutes because I'm telling you right now, this is an awesome opportunity to, if you want to start a homestead, if you know somebody who wants to start a homestead, gift them some seeds. Yeah. Let's see. Shall we give it away? Let's draw. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the winner? Winner, 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 winner. Peter! Yay! Peter, you are the winner of 6 pack of seeds. Let's see. Be sure to hit the thumbs up and y'all. Congratulations, Peter. Email Jeff at that email. I will find it again. Let's see. Right here. Email Jeff at that Gmail. I'll keep that up for a few seconds. Yay! Thank you so much, Jeff, for doing that. Congratulations back to driving home. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. I'll leave that in the background in case, because sometimes Jeff is like, okay, let's do another one. So, yeah. There's Chris, y'all. It wasn't just a voice in the background. It's actually Chris. He's home. And the lights did flicker off earlier. I don't know what that was about, but it only did it one time. And I said, see, that's what I get for speaking it into existence, right? Let's see. I'm still listening, but need to get back to video work. Do another. See, I told you. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see. I'm going to present, share screen, giveaway tool, share. Let's see. Let's do. I told you, Amy, you need a new comment picker. Not once has it ever picked my name on this channel. I've been at the mercy of pity donation. Let's see. Let me take this off. Let's see. Hashtag Jennifer. And let's see, because we've done it plenty of times where they, can you still see me? I think you can still see me, right? Because I'm not looking at myself. But people have put in their thing and they have won under their own name. So Jennifer Ocean Homestead, I'm speaking to you that you are going to win this. But if you don't, he said, Jennifer, email me. So there you go. Jennifer, even when you do win here, it takes a month to get her to go. Oh, Bowen. Shh. Shh. We have we have 6 entries. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm showing 19 people here. I'm showing 19 people. A month? Can't be any shipping then. I heard she's about 6 to 8 months. Oh, y'all. This is not me shipping them out. This is Jeff. Oh, 10 entries, 10 entries. There is Ace. Y'all's eyeballs are getting better, so see y'all soon. I'm excited still. Love y'all. Let's see. Welcome in, Ace. I am so sad I didn't even get to say hi. I didn't get to hug you. Nothing. But the Chris said he saw you and talked to you. And I was like, what? I didn't even know she was there. So, but it's not like that's the last meetup, y'all. It's not. There's 11 entries. There's 11 entries. Right? I didn't get to meet Ace. Exactly, Wendy. I didn't get to meet Ace. And there's so many people who said they got to see her, and that was exciting. I'm glad you got to meet people, though, Ace. I'm just sad that you didn't get to meet me. But you met my other half, so there you go. We have 11 entries. Are we going to get any more? We'll see. Jennifer, are you going to win with hashtag Jennifer? I got to meet Ace, is what Rebecca says. I know. There was a lot that I didn't get to meet. And I was just like, man. But hey, for the ones that I got to talk with and chit chat with, it was an amazing time. I think we're gonna go ahead and draw. Let's see, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Hey, I seen your name on there. Rebecca! Congratulations, Rebecca. Let me see. Best part, Ace met me. So Rebecca, email Jeff at his Gmail. Let me see. Right there. That's the Gmail. Oh, she said give it to Jennifer. So Jennifer, you won some seeds. They were gifted to you. That is still a win in my book. There you go.
No, that's still mercy.
No, don't tell her that.
She's the one that said it. When somebody else wins and tells you to give it to her, that's still what she's talking about.
That's
mercy.
Still a win in my book.
Okay.
She won it.
Your book is wrong. Your book is fiction.
Oh man.
Just saying.
So Peter has
That's
already.
all right, Jennifer. I've never won here either.
Pity clap, LOL. That's what I was going to do. Give them to Jennifer, my new seed bestie. So yeah, just email. Let's see. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Rebecca. It's the only way I can win anything on here. It's better to give than to receive, said Jesus. So that's awesome. Thank you so much, Rebecca. That was sweet for gifting them. So let's talk about, let's do it the old way. Thumbs down, thumbs up, like the Romans did. So I had so much fun on this live. That was awesome. Didn't think we were going to do a giveaway, but we ended up doing a giveaway. Hey, that's okay. And next at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time is 3 Mississippi. You can go watch Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms. 7 o'clock, there is actually 3 people now. It is Wendy at Hardknack Farms. Then it is, it used to be Pretty and Pooch, but it's not Pretty and Pooch anymore. DD5. And then there's somebody else at 7 o'clock. I want to say there was 3. 8 o'clock is Jeff, Rural 2IC, and MT Homestead. 9 o'clock is Brian, the Vineyard Farmhouse. And then 10 o'clock is Peter at Old Man King Homestead. Jeff has to run. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Linda, another time, is live with Butchcraft at 8 p.m. So there's another 8 p.m. So y'all, there's a lot of people. Just go through there. Just go through there and find these wonderful channels that are live. Watch. Give them some love. Honestly, I sneaked out at the live and planted some sunflower starts. LOL. Hello, James Hall. Welcome in. Wanda says 3 Mississippi is, I thought they were at 6 o'clock Central. I'm sorry, I fell asleep during your live last night. I wasn't feeling good, so I laid down and fell asleep. It is okay. That's why we watch replay. That is okay. And sometimes I'm like, when people come in, they're like, I'm sorry I'm late. You're never late for our lives. They go for hours. So you can just replay what you didn't see. If that's what you want to do. So I think last night the live was almost 3 hours and 40 minutes. Almost, y'all. And if you subscribe to somebody's channel, hit the thumbs up. Watch all the videos all the way through. Leave a comment. Give some feedback, because that helps the channel. Because I want to tell you, when you go into the analytics for a channel, we go through so much trying to get videos out for you guys. And our analytics, if you don't watch all the video all the way through, our analytics goes, yeah, it is ridiculous. So yeah, don't just click on it, watch a few minutes and click off, because that hurts the channel more than you think. Let's see. I fell asleep early. I passed out before car part and tractor talk. Yeah.
Well, then you missed it.
So y'all, I appreciate y'all being here. Go support all those other channels that I have mentioned. And thank y'all for supporting Leonard Mountain Homestead. We appreciate y'all being here. Love you guys. See you on the next one. Bye. And thank you, Jeff, from the Muddy Acres, for giving those seeds away. You're awesome, buddy. Bye. Love you guys.